Hi everybody, it's March the 1st and Coco and I have been busy in the yard, so I'm going to take you outside. I'm going to do my best to not be too shaky and move a little slower. But we've been very busy. Hi Coco. We've cleared out this area right here and we relocated some spring bulbs. So there's a lot of early bloomers there. Oh boy, my hand's shaky. Okay. There's some snowdrops, crocus. So we cleared all the debris that was there from the winter time so that the crowns of the new perennials coming forth will have some room. And I relocated just a bunch of the early spring bloomers. I mean, it's kind of silly to have early spring bulbs blooming in a place you can't see them. Right, Coco? Look at Mommy. Where's my girl? She's on the alert looking for B-I-R-D. You know what I'm saying? She knows what it is if I say it. We cleared out this area. There's my this is the, oh gosh, I just have these senior moments. I can't remember the names of all my plants. Camellia, thank you. Okay, so we cleared this area mostly where you come out the back door, because this is the first thing you see. And when you open the windows in the kitchen, you see that area as well. Now, we really need to mow the lawn as soon as it dries out enough. But, you hear the frog? Yeah, we like frogs in our house because they eat slugs. Okay, so I'm going to go slow here. Here's the right side when you come out that has not been done yet. And that is a tricolored willow that I've been pruning into that nice ball shape. It looks really cool when it starts to grow. And I give it a haircut like that about 2 to 3 times a year. So this is the side we did most recently. I'm going to walk you over. Okay, over the bridge. Here we go. So we cleared out here, for the most part, a major amount of things. We've got poppies, and they're like really do well. They're very almost, I was going to say like invasive, but I just yank them out. They're the Oriental orange poppy. Because they have a fuzzy leaf, the slugs don't like them. And that's those over there. Let's see if I can do, I don't know how to work my camera backwards. Isn't that funny? I'm so used to doing it the other way. Those are the poppies. Cool, go. Anyway, we cleared up a good portion of the debris here. Now I'm going to slowly turn, and we have done the central area right there. That's where we have a lot of roses. Hey, tss, come over here and help. And this area is probably next on the list. I'm gonna just try to walk you over here and show you all the debris that needs to be cleared away. I kind of moved pots over onto the railroad ties there, but as you can see, crowns of the new plants are coming up and they need to be cleared. So all this old dead stuff needs to go. And I noticed, I'm gonna slowly pan over to show you some of the things that we showed you the first time we walked through. And this is where my little goldfishies are. We had cleared a little bit over here, and those goldfish are actually completely surrounded by plants in the summertime, so it cools them off without having to dig them down into the ground, and it's a pretty amazing difference that you'll see. So Coco's in the bed that we cleared out over there. She knows where we're going. She's on the alert. She's always on the alert. This is the area that, Coco, out. This is the area that we cleared out first time. And I just want to show you how it is nice to see the little spring bulbs able to come up unhindered. We have some early blooming daffodils in there as well. This bed will be taken over with some perennials. So the whole idea is to get something in bloom at all times. Of course, dogs don't grow in gardens, but because we're here, Coco has to be here with us. But that's okay. We love her in the garden. She's my helper. Right, Coco? She does compost work with me. Uh-oh, don't step on that crocus. Oh, you know why she's liking it? Because of all the crocuses are attracting some bee activity, which is great. But of course, then Coco sees something moving and it kind of freaks her out. Okay, I did something over in this corner that was interesting. I went over and tried to rescue the spring bulbs that were here. So now I see a few more have come up since I've been here, so I can know where to dig them out. Because this area is the gate of my garden that does not get used until the summertime usually. And so it was really kind of silly to have these little bulbs blooming and nobody see them. This tree here is called a tulip tree, and I have yet to see it get any taller, so I don't know what it's doing. I have purple clematis, which is totally invasive around here. I have to whack it back really far, it'll just take over everything. And this is this area was where you parked RVs, and since I didn't have an RV, I made it into a garden. More of a wild type of garden. I have ornamental grasses, very hardy perennials, and actually a lot of daylilies for the perennials. There's a pretty lilac up there on the edge of the fence. That is a double with ruffles. It's beautiful, really fragrant. So the ornamental grasses are really good because nothing really eats them. And they will fill in and it'll look really pretty from the windows. So we have an office window there and a bedroom window, so when I have guests come over they can have something pretty to look at. So we're working on the space over here against the fence, and there may be some evergreens put there, something like these arborvitaes that are skinny. Okay, I'm going to try to walk you slowly over and take you to the other side. Here's another view of the area we just did. You can see how pretty. I love to see the bees being happy. So these hydrangeas really need to be pruned back. And I let the flowers dry on the plant. What that helps me do is have some interest in the wintertime. Okay, my poor rose is falling off the arbor here. I'm going to show you the arbor. You know, my light stops working on my camera after a while. I don't know how to make it go on, so hopefully I'm getting this in. I have a climbing rose that goes over the arbor and it's just been knocked off by the wind. Okay, I have a lot of hydrangeas. They do well here because it's cool and I put them mostly in the shade. But if you leave the flowers on, then when it's time to clear in the spring, you can see the new growth and new buds and keep it shaped. Now this is an interesting hydrangea. This is one that can do well in the sun. Needs to be pruned way back, radically pruned to 1/3 of its size, and it gets that tall. So that's how much growth, and it's got to be cut way down. So I'm going to walk you over and just, at the request of my mother, Sonia, she wants me to show you what quackgrass is, because it's so insidious and evil. And this is my composted area, my area where I'm going to be hopefully doing something with vegetables. And this is a clematis, purple one growing up over this arbor. I've let it grow to a length without pruning it back. Did you know that clematises bloom at different times as well? You can see my little fishies. They're coming around. Can you see them in there? See, there's a few of them that turn gold, and a few of them that are still black. I pick them out black so they can hide, because in the winter they don't have any protection. So, yeah, here's the bed that's got to be worked on. So quackgrass is this insidious grass that grows in the northwest. I'll just say Pacific Northwest to be specific. And it is like a mat. It grows over itself. And you know, I've been so busy cleaning it out, I'm going to have to find me a spot that I can really show it to you. Probably over by my roses. So I'm just going to try to walk slowly with one hand. And what happens is it makes like a netting over itself. And it's just evil. underneath the slugs incubate. They have a party, I say. So I just pruned back this little pink fairy rose. Has to get pruned back to 1/3 of its size as well. And that basically is an easy propagator too. You can stick it in the ground and it grows. Here's a little praise report. It looks like my honeysuckle, after I radically pruned it too much to grow up my little lattice there. Kind of thought it died. That's how strong it is. See the new growth here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it came back. Little by little it's coming back. Okay, this area is the rose area. And down here is some quackgrass. Now if I can, let's see, I don't have my gloves on. But I want to try and pull some so you can see it. Oh, hello. Okay, so here it is. See how it it's like a mat. It like roots itself along the way. And I can do this a bazillion times and it'll keep growing back. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good example. Hopefully I'm not going to get any roots of plants. Okay, you see how that is? Look at that. So it just mats itself and grows across stuff like this. So I see, look, there's a little crocus that's trying to come out. Look, we got to yank all this out. So this is going to be another big project. See if we can save one crocus. Did you ever hear that story about the starfish? Oh, it meant something to that crocus. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? Look at this stuff. And it's tenacious. It's just gonna keep coming back. Okay, so here's solutions to things like that. You mulch, depending on the, oh look at that, isn't that evil? The formula of the mulch, so I'm coming up. Wood mulch, newspapers, all that stuff. Slugs hide under that. So you're kind of at a catch-22. And you have to decide what you're going to work with. And then it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Rip it out by hand, a little bit of mulch. Because otherwise you sort of feed one enemy while you save the plant. It's crazy. Okay, so over here, this is a tri-colored maple tree. I got in a mail order catalog as well. This is really cool. I'll give you more information each time I do this. But I'm going to go over to this bed because this bed is going to be another urgent one. This is probably going to be after the other one you saw. That is a peony, okay? And this is a peony. And they have last year's growth. There's quackgrass growing up here. Look at this. I mean, this is the support, which I recommend, because this is a very tall, it's called Carl Charm. Now underneath here, underneath all this mess, there is, look at that quackgrass, look. See what I'm saying? Has you ever seen anything like that? Okay, there's going to be little baby, ooh, nubbies coming through. You know, there's a technical term for it. Let's see if we can find them. Look, see? New shoots. Get it out of here. Oh, I see them? What's this? Oh, a piece of the root that died. Ah! Sorry, it had bugs on it. Alright, I gotta get busy, guys. Look at that. See the new shoots coming out? The red ones? This is a hardy. See these babies? That's the new peony. New growth. And all this quackgrass and malarkey has to be cleared away so he's free. And the old debris. I don't even know if I'm getting you guys in the film. I'm sorry. Anyway, this drives me crazy. You know, it's like once you start, you can't stop. And that is going to be a Carl Charm peony. Beautiful, but does not have a nice fragrance. Just warning you in case you want to order one. Beautiful. It's gorgeous color. I have a picture on Facebook. I'll see if I can put it up. My friend who's a photographer took it. Now this one is called Pink. I think it's like Pink Sorbet or something. It's a double It has a white center and a pink outer. Very pretty, fragrant, nice. The old-fashioned ones are your best bet. Okay, well I'm gonna stop now, or I could go on all day.